catch me howling at the moon.
So guys, we just finished setting up our sleeping quarters for the night, this beautiful doghouse tent. And I'll be honest with you, this is the first time I've ever set it up. It's gonna be the first time I'm gonna use it tonight. But it literally took me less than 3 minutes. It is so easy, one person job. If I can do it in under 3 minutes, anybody can do it under 3 minutes. I'm not the most mechanically inclined guy, but I mean, and look at this. What a beautiful sleeping quarters. Like, you know, anywhere you go, whether it's deep in the bush or you're lakeside or just out on an adventure, I mean, it's so seamless and so easy. I mean, I'm really impressed. And I mean, a really compact, easy tow, super light, non-intrusive. We had all the room in the back of our truck still. A very, you know, easy system to use, very slick. But look at the room in here. I mean, it is massive, right? I mean, I'm 5'11", I can easily lay this. So if you're a bigger guy, over 6 footer, probably up to 6'3", 6'4", you could sleep on an angle. But if you're, you know, if you had your wife or whoever your partner, or even brought a kid with you on this 2-man tent, it's no problem at all. There's tons of room, tons of headspace too, right? Sit up. And there's lots of room up here. They have, we got a lot of necessary tools if you're going on a camping trip, from KMS tools, you know, axes, Leatherman, all the lighting, headlamps, generators. I mean, the list is endless. But so you're totally self-sufficient in this. I mean, again, we're fishing here up in the Cariboo, but you know, just on a family adventure, whether you're just camping or hiking, or you know, if you're into hunting, I mean, this covers so many different outdoor activities. And we'll give you a report on the sleep tomorrow. I mean, the mattress is probably about 4 inches thick. So I mean, it feels great, to be honest with you. We're gonna have the nice ambiance of being lakeside, listening to the water lap up. So pretty awesome unit. Pretty windy day. It's not ideal conditions right now. There's a few guys here that are anchored up in front of us. So we're gonna head out. We're gonna anchor. I still have to get my rods put together. The idea is to try and chronomid fish today. You know, we'll get blown around a little bit, but we got some nice pyramid anchors here that'll hold us. We see a bunch of fish rising over here, and noticed a couple guys had fish on. So I just got a chronomid on here I'm gonna start with, and we're in about 10 feet of water, so I'm probably gonna peg it at about 9 feet right now. And We'll see if they're eating this color. Kind of get a black chironomid here, silver rib, and yeah, birds are out. They're feeding right now. There's looks like a decent hatch going on, so we'll get this line in right away and see if we can get these fish to cooperate with us. These fish, a lot of times, you got to find out what depth they're feeding at, but typically with chironomids, they're feeding right off the bottom, you know, so, you know, again, we're fishing in about roughly 10 feet of water, so I got my indicator set at like 9 feet right now. It's nice to have a nice bright indicator, right? I like these red ones, and sometimes yellow ones are pretty good too, but the nice bright orange or red, they really stick out. Sometimes even a slow retrieve, and even under an indicator, just getting a little, there we go. Oh, Jesus, he's gonna jump in the boat, this guy. Well, that didn't take long. That was awesome. I guess they're eating this color too. Oh my God. Oh, that's the best feeling as a fisherman when you get to a new spot. And we had some intel from the chef. The chef gave us some intel. But honestly, that was my first cast, and just had it sitting there. We saw a bunch of fish rising here, but we got this set at about 9 feet. Just freaking launched out of the water, dude. Holy cow. I thought he was coming in the boat. Let's see if we can get a net on him. Christen our new net, our new Moby net. He's gonna head shake a little bit there. Oh, did that just warm the body up right there? That's a good feeling. Oh man, his head shaking under there. Whoa, there he goes. Nice head shakes. First fish on the fly this year. And honestly, by the time we got set up and anchored, it was the first cast. You can't even draw it up any better than that. That's just a little bit of luck. But man, when we got out here, we just had a huge squall. We just got hammered. My hands are still trying to thaw out. It's a nice fish here. There he is. Oh, geez, this is a nice fish. Still got lots in him. All right, buddy. Come on. He's in. There we go. Yeah. Yes. That's awesome, dude. That's a great first fish of the year. Look at this fish. Beauty, man. He's a couple pound fish. He's ready to go. I know, bud. I know. I know. There we go. That wasn't the most graceful release, but he was ready. Beautiful fish, man. He's over 20 inches first fish. That's a good one. Oh, come on, please, no. There we go. There we go. Oh, nice fish. Lake's just calmed right down and casted one out behind me. Figured, let's try that. We were working this side, and all of a sudden this fish cooperated. He blew up on it, dogging down. So fun every time you hook them. Some good head shakes out of them. Dude, if you don't like the weather up here, just wait like 3 minutes, literally. We've had it all day. We've had hail, rain, sun, finishing with some sun, which is nice. Which is really nice. All right, we'll get this guy in and let him go. There you go. Fish in. Fish in. Nice fight though. Thanks, buddy. There he goes. Oh, about time for us to pack up, load the boat. We're gonna head back to camp, get set up in our, get some dinner going, and get ready to go sleep in the tent tonight. All these kind of accessories like the generator, axe, headlamp, lantern, all from KMS Tools. I mean, they got anything you can dream of for heading out in the bush. Just got some kindling up and we got a fire going here. It's probably gonna be a cool night right at lakeside here. This is the lifestyle here, just kind of getting away. I kind of tell people that fishing and being outdoors is, I describe it as kind of my meditation, really, is what it is. It just is, I find it really calming, but at the same time, I still find it a huge adrenaline rush. Like when I'm on the water and I'm waiting for a fish to bite, I see that indicator go down or you're stripping and you feel that bite. It's just, every time, it's just like a little kid. Fire going, got the loons calling out on the lake. Looking forward to tomorrow. All right, we're gonna shut up shop so no bugs get in here. Mark.
Hey.
How you doing, man?
Good, yourself?
I'm good, good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, so I wanna ask you a couple of things. So this time of year, typically guys come up here and would you say majority of guys are chironomid fishing? Or indicator fishing?
Indicator fishing for sure. So we're right between chironomids and mayflies happening. So you're either going to be chironomid fishing or you're going to be into the mayflies.
Right.
Your number one is going to be a static bag. Right this year, it's been a lot of blackbead. We have been moments where the white cone bead is pushing them off. Mm-hmm. Going down, let's go mayflies here. So stuff like those guys.
Kind of like a little nymph there,
Yep.
right?
Little pheasant tails, hare's ears, those type of things.
At times when the lake is flat calm, it can be difficult, right?
Yeah.
When you get a little bit of wave action, you get that movement.
And with the wind we've been having,
Lots of movement.
toss that indicator and fish naked with a real slow retrieve, and you know, sometimes that's the ticket.
Would you recommend going to longer leader at that point in time, or how? What's your recommendation there?
So it depends on the depth you're targeting,
Yeah.
right? So if you're trying to fish 10 feet, usually you're fishing a little bit longer leader because you're never going to be straight up and down. You're going to be a little bit on an angle, so 12, 13 foot leader type thing, and that will get you in the zone. Definitely working with the weight of your fly as well can help.
Right.
Using fluorocarbon versus mono, that'll help you get straight up and down as well.
Right, a little heavier, that floral.
Exactly.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, that's great, man. Well, we're gonna get a assortment from you here, and then we're gonna make a decision to see what lake we're gonna hit today.
Perfect. Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan. Well, bud, we appreciate the intel or the insight, anyways, and
Thank you.
we'll gear up here with you.
Perfect.
Awesome. I find if you have time to tie up before you get out there, it's a little less panicky, I guess, because if you get out there and you see fish are being caught, it's like, you know, you got to get your line in as fast as possible. So sometimes it's better out of sight, out of mind, and get your gear ready to go. We'll go with what we think might work here, and then we might have to change. But it's a little more enjoyable just doing it here than panicking when you get out there. There you go. It's on. Another, yeah. We're just in an area where there's a group of some small fish right now. We can see some fish feeding on the edge, so we figured just we'd come over and see what it was. And 2 casts here, we've got 2 fish now. We'll stay here for a couple more minutes and maybe move on, but we're thinking, you know, there's a much bigger fish in this lake. It's not always about catching big fish, but, you know, we maybe, fish jumping right there right now. Maybe we'll go dangle for a bit here. Try our luck doing that. It's been a bit of a slow day for us out here, but we'll keep plugging away. We still got a bunch of time left, but we'll let this guy go and get back at her. There you go, bud. And he's gone. And just got a bite here. Don't know what he is yet, but oh yeah, he's a nice fish. Look at him right there. He hasn't even really woke up yet. He's a nice fish. There he goes. Oh geez, that's a hog. That might be 4 or 5 pounds. He just smoked this thing in tight to the boat here on the strip. Well, I just try to get him on the reel, just get that line out of my feet. Sometimes you can't, but I like to get him on the reel. It's more comfortable, I find. There we go. Oh, look at him, he's just sulking down there. There he goes. Yeah. barbless hooks, right? It's all about tension, pressure on the fish. I'll see if he's ready now. There he goes. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, man, I gotta tell you, we earned that fish. You know, we didn't deserve that fish. We earned that fish. We put in a long day here today, but hey, that's what it's all about. Sometimes it's game on. Sometimes you got to put in. Sometimes you got to put in the time. That's a beautiful fish, though. Jeez, look how long that thing is. That thing's like, whew, 22, maybe 23 inches. That fish. We'll get a nice picture of him here in the release. But I'm not gonna lie, that feels really good. Dude, that's a freaking tank. Whew. Just gonna admire this guy for a second. It's been a while since I've seen one of these things. It's almost like, no, it's not a unicorn. It's a fish. I've caught hundreds of them, but some just mean more than others. Okay, there he goes. He was ready to go. Look at him, just straight down. Oh man, that was unbelievable. Thank you, fish, for your cooperation. He just made our day. Made our 3 days, that guy. Oh, yes. It's kind of an odd weather pattern here in the Cariboo. I mean, it should be lights out right now, but it's been really cool and the water temperatures are cool. And these fish should be in shallower water, like 12, 15 feet, but some guys are getting them dangling in 40 feet right now. I'm fishing an indicator as well right now, but I figured let's try and entice a bite here. So I got a sinking line, and I mean, I got to be honest, this booby right here has caught fish for me in every single lake I've fished. These flies here were kind of introduced to me years ago by Brian Chan. I mean, I know he introduces a lot of people to a lot of things. He's you know, the guru of fly fishing, but he kind of put me onto these things, and they're dynamite. So a lot of times when things are slow, I bring it out, and just to try and entice a bite. I don't know what it is. It's just, it doesn't resemble anything in the lake. It's just an erratic pattern that just makes fish angry. And, you know, we just got a beautiful fish on it. So we'll fish it a bit longer here and see if we can maybe find one more. But, I mean, man, that's a pretty nice fish to end the day on. Oh, geez. I looked over, my rod was in the water. Well, that was interesting. We're gonna go do a little wind drift here and just picked up. And, oh, what a head shake. Oh boy. Oh, what a fish. Man, he's a head shaker. We got Mark from Butte Sporting Goods right beside us there. He was kind enough to come out, and next thing you know, I look over and this rod is halfway in the water. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Oh, jeez. All right, buddy. It's the moment of truth. He almost doesn't even fit in the net. There you go. Yeah. I appreciate the tip on the wind drift, buddy. Man, these fish are long. Holy. But that's a beautiful fish, holy cow. Thicker fish, that guy. What a beautiful fish. Oh my God, this totally caught me by surprise. We were just talking about going to do a drift. I look over and this back rod is in the water halfway, almost to the cork. Pulled up, I'm like, yeah, he's on. Beautiful fish. Beautiful, beautiful fish. All right, we'll get him in and release him. Dude, he could be 5 pounds. Look at that thing. The tank. Look at him by the net. Jeez. No, he barely fit in the net, this guy. He's longer than the net, but he's ready to go. Ready, buddy? Thank you. That was awesome. What a fish to end it on, man. Holy cow. 2 fish like that in a day? Sign me up any day. I mean, you forget about everything else, and that's all I'm gonna remember is the crazy story of one, stripping, boom. Next one, just starting to drift, look over, my rod's almost in the water. So crazy way. Fishing's a crazy game sometimes, but a lot of, a lot of good memories, a lot of good laughs. That was awesome. Lots of fun.